Okay, so the GSTN network was supposed to meet today and discuss the IT glitches that were really hampering the system, and that led to the extension of the extension of the filing date as well. The Infosys heads were also part of that particular meeting. We are waiting for the press briefing to start on the same, but really we had seen that there were a lot of issues as far as the IT is concerned. In fact, the press conference has just started. Let's cut in.
GST काउंसिल ने अपनी 9 सितंबर की मीटिंग में जो बनाई है कमेटी, उनके अध्यक्ष है और हमारे बीच है तेलंगाना के ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर फाइनेंस श्री एटाला राजेंद्र, वो भी हमारे बीच है। जो कर्नाटक के मिनिस्टर है कृष्ण बैरेगौड़ा, वो अभी मीटिंग से थोड़ा जल्दी निकल चुके हैं। और जो GSTN के चेयरमैन है मिस्टर अजय भूषण पांडे, वो भी मेरी लेफ्ट में है। और CEO ऑफ GSTN मिस्टर प्रकाश कुमार, तो ये हम लोग सब है। मेरा नाम हसमुख खड़िया है, मैं रेवेन्यू सेक्रेटरी हूँ। मैं सबसे रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि स्टॉप मर्मरिंग नाउ एंड आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर टू काइंडली ब्रीफ द press about today's meeting. Thank you.
Friends, as you all know, indirect tax reform of this century was launched on 1st of July by respected Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji in the Central Hall of Parliament. And this entire GST is based on IT. The earlier VAT was not based on IT network. लेकिन ये जो GST है, ये पूरी तरह से IT based है. Each and every operation, there is a minimum human interface, and each and everything is online, either registration, either filing of the returns, either payments, either audit. And in a way I can say the GST network is the biggest network of this world, handling crores and crores of voices, crores of data. I can give you only one example. That till now 22 crores invoices have been filed. यानी पिछले 2-2.5 महीने में 22 crores. तो ये जो GST नेटवर्क है, जो बैकबोन है इस पूरे GST का, और ये कितना रोबस्ट है, कितना बड़ा ये नेटवर्क है, आप इससे भी अंदाज कर सकते हैं कि one system for the whole country. Earlier there was 36 VAT systems and 2 CBC system. हर राज्य का VAT का सिस्टम अलग था, CBC का सिस्टम अलग था. One system for the whole country.
Okay, so that's the press briefing happening of the GSTN network. Remember, IT glitches were one of the major issues that were really plaguing and putting pressure on the customers and on the system. The committee member just mentioned that over 22 crore invoices have been filed over the last 2.5 months. And he clearly pointed out that each and every process of GST is supposed to be online, and that's why that is of more importance. We will wait to get more details on that as the press briefing progresses. But clearly he mentioned that 36 VAT systems and 2 CBC systems have been merged and integrated into this one specific system, and that is why perhaps there is a bit of glitch. But joining us now is MS Money, a tax partner at Deloitte, and he's here to discuss more on all these issues and how it has been a problem. Money, thank you for joining us this afternoon. First up, tell us what exactly are the challenges that people are facing right now, and what do you expect to come out of this meeting? What would you like to hear?
I think there are two things we have to keep in mind. The first is the fact that people have been struggling to file their GSTR1 returns for quite some time now. There was a bit of relaxation in the last 1 week or so after the time extension was announced. But at a broad level, the challenge that most people faced was on account of the traffic into the network, and also because of the fact that there were a set of validations which was happening at the back end when people were filing the GST data, and these validations were not permitting some of the taxpayers to upload their data.
Yeah, Mani, just hold on your thoughts. In fact, we can hear more details coming on from the press conference. Let's cut across to that.
System or the service tax, now on the excise, they have migrated the number of migrants is 62.25 lakhs. So if you add this migration of 62.25 lakh and new registered dealers 23 lakhs, it comes to about 85 lakhs. The 85 lakhs new and old dealers have been registered under GST. I want to give you one more figure. आपको मालूम है कि जो फर्स्ट रिटर्न था उसके पहले देयर टू फाइल a summary return which was known as 3B, and this 3B was filed by about 47 lakh dealers. They filed their July return in a short summary return which is known as 3B. लेकिन जो अगस्त महीने का जो उनको 3B फाइल करना था, it is a kind of a summary return. It is a short return of 3 or 4 pages. Till now, only 3.05 lakh they have filed their 3B return for the month of August. मैं अपने सारे टैक्स पेयर से और आज की इस मीटिंग के माध्यम से I want to appeal our taxpayers. They should not wait for the last day. The general tendency is that people file their returns on the last day. And because of that, there is a heavy rush on the system. And you will see that for the August, only 4 days has been left. Kitna bacha abhi? 4 days.
4 days, including today 5.
Today is 5 days. Only 5 days have left. And only 3.05 dealers have filed their 3B, whereas for the month of July, already 46 lakh dealers have filed for the month of July. And now it is only 3.05. So you will see that in the last 3 or 4 days, there will be heavy rush to file these 3Bs. So I would appeal all the taxpayers of the entire country, they should not wait for the last day. They should start filing their 3B returns. So there will not be a last, it is not a building the ship while sailing. इसलिए मैं अपील करूंगा देश भर के तभी करदाताओं से कि वो अंतिम समय का इंतजार नहीं करें और अपने टैक्स रिटर्न्स को और जल्द से जल्द फाइल करें। मित्रों, जैसा भी आदिया साहब ने बताया कि ये पूरा सिस्टम आईटी बेस्ड है एंड इन्फोसिस विच इज द लार्जेस्ट आईटी कंपनी ऑफ दिस, आई कैन से एटलीस्ट इंडिया की तो ही, दुनिया के अंदर भी टॉप कंपनियों में से एक है। वो हमारा वेंडर, वो इस काम को कर रहा है। जीएसटी नेटवर्क के चेयरमैन है मिस्टर पांडे एंड मिस्टर प्रकाश जी, दे आर ऑल कोऑर्डिनेटिंग। और जैसा बताया आदिया साहब ने कि जो लास्ट मीटिंग हैदराबाद में हुई थी जीएसटी काउंसिल की, तो इम्प्लीमेंटेशन के बहुत सारे इश्यूज आ रहे थे। देयर वर मेनी इश्यूज कंसर्निंग द आईटी बिकॉज देयर वर सम इश्यूज रिगार्डिंग फाइलिंग ऑफ रिटर्न्स इन पेमेंट एंड बिकॉज इट इज़ अ न्यू सिस्टम। और हम लोगों ने हमेशा देखा है कि कोई भी जब नया सिस्टम आता है एंड अ सिस्टम सच अ मैसिव सिस्टम, द इनिशियल डेज देयर आर सम, इन द इनिशियल फ्यू डेज देयर आर सम प्रॉब्लम्स, सम ग्लिचेस। तो इसीलिए जब वहाँ पर कई लोगों ने ये रेज किया कि कई तरह की प्रोसीजरल प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही हैं, तो आदरणीय वित्त मंत्री श्री अरुण जेटली जी ने और ये 5 मेंबर कमेटी कॉन्स्टिट्यूट की थी। हमारे बगल में बैठे हुए हैं श्री राजेंद्र जी और श्री कृष्णा बैरगौड़ा जी यहाँ पर मीटिंग में थे। उनको एक और मीटिंग में जाना था, इसलिए वो अभी यहाँ पर उपस्थित नहीं है। हम लोगों ने डिटेल डिस्कशन किया है। एंड yesterday also there was a full day meeting with the tax officials of the state governments. So more than 80 officials of the different state governments, the whole day they sat together and discussed with the GSTN and with the Infosys regarding the glitches, the problems they are facing in filing the return, in payments and in other things. उसके बाद एक कल हम लोगों ने जो टैक्स कंसल्टेंट्स हैं, we had a meeting also, this GSTN and Infosys, they had a meeting, long meeting with the tax consultants and tax experts. And those tax experts were handling more than 1,500 dealers at a time. In the same way, we had a meeting with the big companies like Hindustan Lever and other big companies with a robust IT system in their entire system. So yesterday, there was a whole full day interaction with the stakeholders, with the tax officials, with the bankers, with the tax experts, and with the big companies. और हम लोगों ने issues को flag किया. We have flagged the issues, and we have identified the issues, and most of the issues are common throughout the country. And today in the ministerial meeting, we also had a detailed discussion, and we have planned with the specific dates. So we have identified the glitches, the problems. Then the Infosys and GSTN, they've given us a date, time frame, by which date, which thing will be implemented, which thing will be improved. And I think in the next, by 30th of October, I think 70-80% of the problem will be able to solve. हम लोगों ने एक और ये निर्णय लिया है कि this group of ministers meeting will be held every 15 days. So in the first week of October, the date will be decided in consultation with other members. So again we will be meeting, and most probably in Bangalore itself, because Infosys is here itself. और हम लोग जो आज के निर्णय हुए हैं, the decision which has been taken in today's meeting, and the timeline and the plan which has been planned to resolve the issues, तो we will discuss in our next meeting और उसको देखेंगे कि implementation की क्या स्थिति है. और friends, करीब 2.5 महीना हो गया, more than 80 days. This GST has been welcomed by, in each and every state, by the small dealers, by the big dealers, and as you all know, for the small dealers below 20 lakh, they don't require to register themselves in the GST, and for less than 75 lakhs, there is a composition scheme. So lot of incentives has been given to the taking care of the small dealers or the small manufacturers, and this GST has been welcomed everywhere. And friends, I must tell you, when VAT was implemented in this country, at that time also, I was a Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar in 2005. And at that time, there was an empowered committee of state finance ministers. And when Chidambaram announced this GST in 2007, I attended each and every meeting of GST from 2007 to 2013. और मैं आपको ये कह सकता हूँ कि वैट जब लागू हुआ था in 2005, at that time also there were a lot of issues, and the dealers were afraid, they were scared about the new system, about the new tax regime. What will तो ये एक, because it is like going into an unknown territory. लेकिन और इस बार भी जब GST लागू हुआ है तो लोगों को लगता था पता नहीं क्या GST में होगा. But I must thank all the political parties, I must thank all the state governments, irrespective of any political party. The GST has been welcomed, and the GST Council, it has become a true mirror of cooperative federalism. The way Mr. Arun Jaitley is conducting the meeting, the way Karnataka, Andhra, any state, Kerala, they belong to any political party. The way each and every state has cooperated in the GST Council. तो इसलिए मित्रों, अभी जो प्रारंभ के दिनों में जो GST नेटवर्क के जो और इश्यूज आए थे, उसके बारे में हम लोगों ने और विस्तार से चर्चा की है, और मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि we will able to resolve the nitty-gritties and some minor and some problems which is being faced in the IT system. तो मित्रों, इतना ही मुझे कहना था. आपको और कुछ पूछना हो, कोई सुझाव देना हो तो मिस्टर हसमुख आदिया इज आल्सो हियर.
एक के बाद एक प्लीज raise your finger and I'll decide. Raise your finger, I'll tell you. Okay. We'll start
And
from
please,
here, first to
introduce
third,
also
fourth.
अपना
introduce yourself
introduction
and
भी कर दीजिए.
first to third, fourth, yeah. Please, after that I'll continue, yeah.
So first, what's the latest state of affairs right now? Because traders are still complaining that they are having issues. Secondly, the claims that have also been coming are far higher than what the government had anticipated. So is it a worry trend, and how long will it really take to verify these claims?
Please restrict your question to IT system,
So
not all
because
questions.
today's-
Because
so-
Honorable Chairman will only talk about the IT system.
Okay, so give us an update. फिलहाल की स्थिति क्या है? Because still as far
नहीं,
as
मैंने स्थिति बताया ना, मैंने आपको स्थिति बताया कि इतने लोगों ने रजिस्ट्रेशन किया है, इतने लोग न्यू माइग्रेंट्स हैं, और देखिए कोई भी सिस्टम अभी तो करीब 80 डेज केवल बीता है, तो मैंने कहा कि किसी भी सिस्टम को स्टेबलाइज करने में टाइम लगता है. इवन इफ यू इंटर अ न्यू हाउस, न्यूली कंस्ट्रक्टेड ऑफ योर ओन हाउस, इट टेक्स सम टाइम to things to settle down everything. So we are in the process of तो इसलिए हम लोग सारी चीज़ों को, and the government is proactive and trying to resolve all the issues which are coming in the way of implementing GST.
Yes, please. No second question. Yeah.
So in case, for example, even if corporates have a change in existing system, they go for a trial run. In case of you are changing the entire tax system of the indirect tax system of the country, what's your government for going for a trial run and implement GST in Ahaj? We could have gone for a trial run of GST network initially. Why did we not?
नहीं, आपने कोई ऐसा सिस्टम आज तक देखा है क्या कि जब तक एकदम 100% कंप्लीट नहीं हो जाएगा then only will enter the house? सिर्फ नहीं, everything has been trial भी हुआ, रन भी हुआ, सारी चीजें हुई है, और सिर्फ once you enter, when you take the bull by its horn, then you face the issues. What are the issues? और मुझे लगता है कि इतने बेहतरीन तरीके से GST implement हो रहा है. Nobody could have imagined the way people have responded, the way people are cooperating, and the way we are implementing. And we knew, and everybody knew, कि जब भी आप कोई नई चीज़ करेंगे तो आपको शुरू के दिनों में कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स आएगा, इश्यूज आएगा.
Sushil Kumar sir and Adharji, Rukmini Rao from CNBC TV 18. सुशील कुमार सर, आपके लिए इन्फोसिस के सारे टॉप मैनेजमेंट यहाँ पे थे. In terms of the finer details of the discussion, is there a problem that they have also shared with you कि गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से कुछ मदद या कुछ टेक्निकल डिफिकल्टी सॉल्व करने के लिए कुछ मदद चाहिए होगा? एंड आद्या सर, इफ दिस glitches continue, could we look at another extension for filing of GTR 3?
No. The question is that yes, there would be difficulties on all sides, but the attempt today was to work around those difficulties and find a solution which alleviates the problems of the people. So that was the tone of discussion today. It was very fruitful discussion. It was leading to a better understanding of the problems on both sides and also understanding the problems of the stakeholders. So it's been very useful meeting. As far as extension of time limit is concerned, in order to have a proper learning period, we have already decided that the first cycle of GSTR 1, 2, 3 will be given a long rope. So on 9th of September, the Council has already decided that the July return, GSTR number 1, 2, 3, we have given enough time. So the time for GSTR 1 is 10th of October, GSTR 2 will be 31st of October, and GSTR 3 will be 10th of November. So we are giving this long period for people to learn, to understand, and to sort out all the problems that they may have. After the first cycle is done properly by all of us, then it will be easy for us to give the subsequent cycles within 5 days gap, So then it would be possible. So in the meantime, we already extended the period for 3B to 6 months. So for 6 months, people have to file their own self-assessed summary return by 20th of the next month, and there is not going to be any extension of time as far as 3B is concerned.
श्री सुकुमार जी, सर विश्लेषण से आपने कहा कि 80% जो दिक्कतें हैं आईटी रिलेटेड वो 30 अक्टूबर तक ठीक हो जाएगी, लेकिन पूरा सिस्टम ठीक होने में कितना समय लग सकता है जो 20% बाकी बचा हुआ है?
देखिए, मैंने कहा कोई भी चीज़ आगे कोई नए इश्यूज आ सकते हैं, जिसमें जैसे इश्यूज आएंगे आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते कि जब तक यहाँ से एयरपोर्ट तक की स्ट्रीट लाइट नहीं लगेगा आई विल नॉट ट्रेवल. यू ट्रेवल, तो आप आगे बढ़ते हैं. कोई सिस्टम ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है कि एवरीथिंग इज इन प्लेस देन ओनली यू इंटर दैट. आगे कोई नए इश्यूज आएंगे उसको रिजॉल्व करेंगे.
Okay, gentlemen there.
Sushil Kumar here, I'm from PTI. I kindly, request that I have a couple of questions.
No, only one question, please. There are two. Only one question.
Only two questions. The NAC GSTN is not only the villain in this GST story. The frequent changes in tax rates have further thickened this also impacts economic activity and slow GDP growth eventually. So, do we see further changes in tax rates, or do we see this as an end to it till the full implementation of GST?
So you've asked so many questions in one question. नहीं देखिए, आपने जो ये कहा है ये तो एक नेचुरल प्रोसेस है कि जो टैक्स रेट्स के अंदर जो चेंजेस किया गया, तो इतना बड़ा टैक्स रिफॉर्म हो रहा है और प्रयास किया गया कि नियरेस्ट स्लैब में उसको फिट करने का। फिर उसके बाद भी अगर कोई इश्यूज आते हैं तो जीएसटी काउंसिल is competent enough, and the GST Council is mandated to take the issues of GST rates. And in the coming days also, if the entire GST Council feel that on some items there can be some changes, so it is for the GST Council to decide. So ये कोई ऐसी चीज़ नहीं, वैट के अंदर 2 साल बाद तक भी और changes होते रहे, but everything has been stabilized. But still, if people are facing some difficulties, if there are some issues, the GST Council, along with its ministers and the entire team, they are competent enough to take decisions on these things.
Okay.
One more question.
No,
please.
I think it's only IT system related.
Yeah.
IT system related.
I would like you also to, because you have an expertise in this. Due to this technical glitches, certainly they would have...
And there is no villain. Everybody is a hero. All the stakeholders are heroes, so kindly don't use the word villain.
Due to this technical glitches, certainly they would have taken a heavy toll on revenues. So, of course, of center and the state. Can we know how much, what size or the percentage the government of India has lost on this front?
So I'm not competent to answer this question because I'm heading a committee only for this IT network. So any question related or some peripheral questions I can answer.
Yes. Just would like to know, in continuation of what you mentioned, observations, to what extent is the problem actually, is it technical at the vendor side? Is the procedural that could not be explained and the vendor could not do the algorithm? And to what extent file, but when it comes to the 3.05, the gap is so wide.
The gap is because they wait for the last day. You all know that till the examination dates are announced, the students, they don't become serious for studies. In the same way, लोगों को लगता है कि अभी 4 दिन बाकी है और ये तो घर पे बैठ के कर, it is not you have to go to the office and file anything. या आप घर पर भी बैठ के कर सकते हैं. So this is a general tendency. इसलिए मैंने अपील किया है टैक्स पेयर से कि डोंट वेट फॉर द लास्ट डे, और अभी जब रश कम है इसी समय फाइल कीजिए ताकि इवन तरीके से सारी चीजें हो सके.
So have they been also told, since most of these 47 or 85 lakh are registered, have they directly been appealed as
Yes,
through the media?
no, not only through media, even through SMS. We are sending SMS to all the dealers. The state governments, there is a system of messaging through SMS. So we are giving all the information to them. ये last date है, आप जल्दी से फाइल कीजिए.
Can you mention few glitches being faced by traders or concerned staff? Can you mention few glitches being faced by traders or some other related?
छोटी-छोटी चीजें हैं, मुझे नहीं लगता है कि इसको इतने बड़े इसके अंदर और कोई भी आप ही जब यूज करते हैं नेट के अंदर तो कई बार नेट में प्रॉब्लम आने लगता है. कभी कनेक्टिविटी का प्रॉब्लम है, कभी कोई और चीजें हैं, तो माइनर इश्यूज हैं, प्रॉब्लम्स हैं.
कनेक्टिविटी का नहीं, वो सॉफ्टवेयर का कुछ है क्या?
वो भी है, सारा है, तो उसको भी रिजॉल्व कर रहे हैं सारी चीजों को.
कितना है? What could be the number? 1000 or 200?
I think it is
Yeah, we
intense.
had a detailed discussion with
Yes, it is
both
a-
officers and experts and everybody, So Can you identify what is the number of glitches that you have found?
We should move in a positive direction. जो issues आ रहे हैं उसको resolve करना. Basic बात.
So, just taking it forward from there, you spoke about the last minute, the deadline issue and how people rush in the last minute and the number of people accessing the server is extremely high in the last couple of days. So that will be a problem that will continue to exist no matter how much you say. So before the coming up deadlines, will we see that there will be no instance of the server crashing?
No, earlier also there was no issue of server crashing because some other technical problems. There were some glitches on some particular days. So Infosys has assured us that they will take care of all these things.
One last question.
No, please, no. I think, yeah, here.
Exactly are the glitches? What exactly are the glitches?
एक मिनट उनका चल रहा है उसके बाद आता है.
When you sign a contract with such large project, you sign SLAs with the vendor. And considering that they have failed in delivering on the SLAs, because we are seeing so much glitches, will there be any penalty on Infosys?
Well, I don't think they have failed. We can't conclude like that. That's your presumption. They have not failed. They have been delivering very well. Only thing is that there are always initial hiccups and issues which we have to sort out with them. It's not that there have been mass scale failure by them. Not at all. Yes, please.
No, what exactly are the glitches? You have not come to that.
It is very difficult because of minor issues in the technical things.
Should have been here then.
No, that you also know. People, for example, if somebody has to change the core field of registration form, then what happens? Now, those are the kind of the issues, So there are certain forms which are to be made available on the portal. So those are the kind of issues. So we already decided a plan of action by which it would be put on the portal, all the forms.
Even Infosys actually had done some work for the tax department a few years ago. There were many glitches, right? I mean, they could not actually do a good job at that time. So we have gone back to Infosys and...
I don't know.
You don't have to make any value judgment about anybody here.
So one last question, sir. Sushil Kumar. With the delayed filing of returns, GST's so-called infallible compliance and anti-tax escape model has faced problems. So it has now become impossible for authorities to scrutinize the late returns and check the veracity of tax credits. So has this been discussed in this meeting?
मैं आपकी बात समझ नहीं पाया. अब खत्म करें.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was Mr. Sushil Kumar Modi and Hasmukh Adhia addressing the press conference, saying that yesterday they had a meeting with all the stakeholders. They have identified the technical glitches that the system has been facing and have now decided the timeline of when we can see the remediations coming in. Mr. Adhia and Mr. Modi also mentioned that they are also appealing to the consumers to really file the returns in time. In fact, to put things into perspective, we are also joined by Rohan Shah, tax expert. Rohan, coming to you, I just wanted to understand that is it just the traffic issues that are really making the system difficult, or there are other issues as well in terms of mismatching of the GST law that is adding up to the user pressure?
Certainly one of the issues is the traffic. And as was mentioned in the conversation just preceding, the fact that everybody tends to load only at the very end in the last 24 hours is definitely building a problem there. And I think they've very clearly said that, the volume of what is being loaded is a problem. In addition to which, I think there are other issues. So, the government, for example, has provided an offline tool which is supposed to take your information and automatically upload it.
Okay.
Now, that tool in various instances does not upload everything, or does not upload in the time frame that you want, or it sort of effectively is creating a delay whereby people think something is wrong, they abort from the system and try and reload. So there's been a series of issues, one of which is traffic, but that is not to say that there are not glitches within the system itself.
Okay, so Rohan, in that sense, in the last few days when the traffic has been a bit lower, are there other issues still that you are facing?
there are issues you will face. So, for example, one of the situations is, suppose I have an invoice under which I sell 3 items.
Okay.
Each has a different rate. The way in which the system is geared right now, it only picks up the last item and the last rate. So as a result, the information is not getting through accurately. Then I have to recheck. Then I have to ensure that the first 2 items I may have sold, I manually feed them in, I manually feed the rate in. So, you have that problem. Or in the situation of where I am effectively filing, my GSTR 3B, for example. Now, the payment tab and the credit tabs, they should really reflect together, so I'm able to see what is the credit available, what is the payment made. While I can see the payment tab, the credit tab only sort of appears later. So that match up I can do only after my payment is made. Now, if there is some error in the credit, then my ability to correct that is not existent at this point in time in the way the system is working. So it's all of these, which as they have said are teething problems, but there are a series of these that keep coming up, and whichever industry you talk to will give you a little more input on similar sort of problems.
Okay, Rohan, I get your point, but also bringing in Prateek Jain, the leader of indirect taxes of PwC, into the conversation. Then, Prateek, your sense that apart from the IT glitches, there seem to be some nervousness about the transactions credit claim as well. Now, remember, around 65,000 crore worth of claim has been made versus a 95,000 crore tax collection, and there has been a CBEC order to scrutinize all the cases above the credit claim of 1 crore. Is that also causing to the nervousness as well?
Yes, it is causing nervousness, and I think it should not at this point in time. I think government should look at 2-3 months data before really assessing what's the situation on the ground. Because out of 95,000 crore that you collected, there is some amount which will be given as a refund to the exporter. There are a lot of companies who have still not claimed the opening credit, while you mentioned about 65,000 crores, but still several companies that I know of have not been able to file the Tran 1, which is required for claiming opening credit. So the 65,000 crore number actually could look higher. Then you have, a high proportion of import GST or IGST that you have paid on imports, which will be available as a set-off to the businesses next month. So I think first 3 months, unless we look at the number, we should not perhaps take anything in haste. Now, government has, of course, issued a directive that if the opening credit claim is more than 1 crore, then they need to do a verification before 20th of this month, which obviously looks very ambitious to me, because not only they're going to verify what's the closing balance, they also want to verify whether that credit is eligible under the GST law, or not. And that is a detailed exercise. Unless you do a detailed audit and scrutiny, you won't be able to do it. So I think it is causing nervousness, but I think government should wait for 2-3 months before really, making a meaningful analysis of these numbers.
Okay, Mani, what's your sense on this? Prateek feels that the government should wait for 2-3 months before making any meaningful analysis of this. But what do you think during that time the government should take a moratorium in terms of changing the rates again and again to stabilize the system?
I believe there is already some discussion happening within the government where they have been saying that there needs to be certainly some kind of a freeze in terms of the ongoing changes. Because what we heard everyone saying is GST is a wonderful system. It is the largest such system or such reform that has happened anywhere in the world. But what seems to be spoiling the situation a little bit are the incremental changes that we are seeing. And here what we have to bear in mind is every incremental tax change or tax procedure change or rate changes that we see in GST also leads to an IT-related change. So since the IT and the tax legislation and procedures work hand in hand, for every change that we see, there is a lot of back-end change that needs to happen in the IT network. Typically, I believe in most of the IT platforms that various companies use, there is a period which is referred to as a stabilization period once it is launched. And any changes that are made are never made on an incremental basis. They are made after the whole system stabilizes. What we have seen here is a lot of anxiety on part of the government to keep on making incremental changes to the GST. And therefore, my suggestion in terms of resolving the issues would be that possibly for a period of 6 months, which means from July till December, we should be having some kind of a freeze in terms of whatever changes are to be made. These could be tax rate changes or any other changes. Bear in mind that many of these changes might be required. So I'm all for being flexible to make changes because they are the need of the hour. But we have to do a bit of balancing in terms of, do we keep changing the legislation every 1 month? Do we keep changing it every 20 days? Do we keep tweaking the rates? Do we keep tweaking the procedures? So let things stabilize for 6 months. Let the government get data for 6 months. Let them do a deep dive into that data. Let them use data analytics. Post that, let them come to a conclusion in terms of have people taken the eligible credit? Is someone trying to game the system? I think it's very premature if at this stage people feel that there is some gaming of the system that is going on account of which an audit and scrutiny process has to begin. That would be very disheartening for taxpayers.
Okay, that point is certainly taken, Mani. But thank you so much for joining us, Mani from Deloitte, Rohan Shah, the tax expert, and Prateek Jain joining us from PwC. On that note, it's time now to slip into a short break. But stay tuned to CNBC TV 18 for more news and cues.